Oh my gosh. Yeah. Holy ridiculousness. Anyway. Alrighty. It is Saturday afternoon, Labor Day weekend. I just went to Maverick, got some drinks, got some ice in the cooler, got some more drinks. I'm of course running solo. Gonna run up to Porcupine Rim. And I think we're going to the exact same spot where we got the Raptor with the bent tie rod. Now I got a Dodge Power Wagon up there with a bent drag link. So steering component once again. We're gonna go in there, get him out of there, get things figured out. So here we go. So there's Fins and Things, the south side of the loop. We just got a call. There's a truck over there with a broken axle shaft. So we're gonna run up Porcupine Rim and get this guy, and then when we come back we'll swing in there and weld up that, we got a welder rod under the axle shaft and just get it to pick up and pull out. So not a big deal. Mix of things, I'm not super far off, but I went the wrong way. Turns out, double check your coordinates, I was one number off and it put me on the exact same trail, just the wrong way on the trail. So yeah, double check your coordinates. I'm not far from him, so it's not a big deal. But now that steep climb where the Raptor was, I gotta climb up that. Close enough to make the wheels turn. Right? Definitely gonna work better than it did. Oh yeah. glove box, that would probably be best. I have yet to see anything messed with or stolen out here. And if it's missing a tire, it's not like they're gonna steal it. Yeah, either way, I'll get it out of there. All right, it is 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening. While I'm out here on the edge of a cliff. Just fixed that power wagon, the steering on it. Got it all done, and I happened to check, and we just broke 200,000 subscribers. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very much to everybody that subscribes, that watches our videos, that enjoys it. Thank you even more to the people that don't. I really appreciate it, seriously. I would like to say thank you to Sean and Mike and Justin for helping me do this. And above all, I would really like to say thank you to my fiance, Chris, for supporting me and helping me in all this craziness that I decided to do. And I really appreciate it. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we got the steering welded up on the Dodge. Welded a reinforcement plate on there. The guy wasn't super keen to be on video, so I couldn't film a whole lot. Heading over to Fins and Things now to go check out this touring. I'm pretty sure by the time we get out of here, it's gonna be pretty late. So I don't think I'm going into Hell's till in the morning. Alright, so the axle shaft broke inside here, and apparently it's right inside and he's having some trouble getting it out, so I've got to pull that spindle off really quick, and then we're going to weld a thing onto it, pick it up and slide it out. I'll show you. There's the axle shaft where it broke. It dropped down, so like it just fits in there, so trying to get it to get out of there, it's a bit of a pain. We'll see what we got. Get some things rigged up. Alright, so what we've got in here is that axle shaft where it broke, it flares out, and then there's a seal there that flares the opposite way, and you just can't get it to pull out. So he's going to have to hammer that seal out to get the shaft out, and so it's going to be a pain in the butt. So we're going to have to just call it good. He's going to order a new seal. He's already got a new axle shaft. He was hoping to slap that in, but such is the way. Can't win them all. So he'll come out, get that fixed in the morning, get it out of here. We're going to save the Hell's Revenge one till in the morning, because it's dark and it's not an emergency. Alrighty, it is 7:30 in the morning. We are heading for Hell's Revenge. We're up here going to get that side-by-side I didn't get last night. think it's gonna be pretty easy heading above Hell's Gate there. This is the best time of year. I love it when it's cool in the morning. Get up to mid, upper 80s, probably in the 90s a little bit today. Love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Those worked really well on the rocks, huh? Yeah. Real handy to have those sticking way out. Holy ridiculousness. Anyway, let's get it up on here. This guy had been all upset. He didn't want to leave it overnight. Which, I get it. Everybody thinks everybody steals, but there's not a roaming band of crackheads and thieves. Of course, now that I said it, somebody will show up with them. But anyway. Usually 2 to 3 times of stopping and cinching the straps, they settle into where they're going to be, and it works great. So we're all tied down. Got to put the one wrench to rule them all back. There we go. So this is the first recovery with the new motor with a load behind it. Pretty light load, but still, I'm able to lug it along and test it out and see how it does in the super low RPMs, because that's where I like to operate. But right now we're sitting under 1,000. It's around 500-600 RPMs, and doing pretty good, plugging right along. That's where I like to operate, down there low. That's where you move stuff and break less. But overall, pretty happy with it. I think the timing's still just a hair off, but not a big deal. Overlook over here. Now all those people are standing down there watching me as I'm going to try and climb this in 2-wheel drive, because I don't want to get out and lock my hubs in. But we're on slick rock, and I made this climb a bunch with this trailer and 2-wheel, so let's see what the new motor does. Nicely done. I guess I shouldn't use that term, new motor. It's not a new motor. Very much not a new motor. It looked like it'd been gone through recently. The heads were horrible. The head job, awful. These are the heads off a Trailmater. These are the GM Performance parts heads. they're doing great. The cam and the heads, everything. Like I said, low end torque. That's what I like, and that's where this thing's working really well. See right there at the top, that's 900 RPM, loaded. Just glug, 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 glug. That's what I like. Which I'm not saying you can't do it with an LS. I don't want everybody to argue with me and think that you can't do that with an LS. But you would have to gear it way more to take some of the stress off, the strain off of it, because this truck is 7,000 pounds by itself. That trailer's got to be 1,500 or more because I put a lot of steel into it. And then a side-by-side on top of it, it's another 1,800 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of weight that you're lugging up a real steep slick rock hill. So like I said, I like to be able to lug it down low and work it. And I don't have low gears in my axles because I see, owning a shop, I see way too many 1-ton axles or Dana 60s or whatever with 513s and 538s. Break the 513s and 538s. As soon as you get them in a bind or anything, because the pinion gets so small, the pinion gear is real small, that you're just putting pressure on a couple teeth. So you shear those teeth off anytime you put pressure on it. So the 410 gear set is one of the strongest gear sets because it has the most tooth engagement between the pinion and the ring gear. I think it covers a little over like 3 teeth, which is massive when you cover a larger area with that, so it helps. Because like I said, I've never broke a ring and pinion on this truck or my buggy, and both of those run 410 gear sets. The buggy's got a doubler in it, a super low transfer case, so that's where I get my gearing on that. This one I just go with torque. Right at 1,200 RPM. Just chug, chug, chugging. Most of the work I do with this truck is under 2,000 RPM. Unless I'm in the dunes or splashing through a water pump.
Heck yeah, buddy!
How we doing? Alright, so here we are. We're at the trailer parking area. We got it there. He's on his way, so we'll get it put on his trailer and get him sent down the road. So there we go. Like I said, truck's all back up and square. It is a little weird because like it's not leaking anything. Like we fixed a transmission leak when we had the motor out, and the motor's not leaking, so it's really weird to like not see any drips. Makes me feel weird because it's like, does it have oil? Because if it's not leaking, does it have oil? Like I said, it's pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look at those lug nuts.
Oh man, those are sweet.
We have a better idea of what I'm going to say until I turn the camera on, and then I usually botch the heck out of it. Botch the heck out of it. Yeah, that's what I said.